Previously on the Timepiece Gentleman parody series.
You know, I've been digging myself this hole, and it's a $5 million hole. Yes, it's true. I'm $5 million in debt.
We have sold 10x what our nerdiest team members predicted. We believe this is due to our latest hire, which you may know as expert watch diller Anthony Ferrer, also known as the Timepiece Gentleman. We have also heard he may be tugging our customers. So we would like to remind all of our customers that we never ask for Zelle payments.
Hey, so listen, I got fired from Apple.
What? You 10x their sales. Why did you get fired?
I was tugging on the clock to make extra income, so I need you to get me an interview with Elon Musk.
I can make that happen.
He's going to want to hear my idea. It's genius. Think about it, an electric watch, it could be a $5 million industry.
Listen, Anthony, I think you're an idiot and a scammer. Don't ever come tugging around here again.
Oh, okay. I'm here to offer you an opportunity to invest in Watch Diller University. I need $5 million, which I'm going to use to pay back the debt I owe people. Oh, and I'm going to buy a Lamborghini, so make that $6 million.
I smell jail time.
Hi, Anthony. I got your number from the 839 DMs you sent me. This is Marky Mark, and I want you to get me some Patex ASAP. I read your messages, and I really respect your Catholic faith.
Fuck, I lied to him and said I'm Catholic. Hey, did you know we'd only make 5% commission on a watch sale if we were doing legitimate sales?
Yes, what do you mean legitimate?
Even if I sell Wahlberg 5 million in watches, that won't make a dent in the debt. I've got problems.
Hi, you've reached Super Replicas.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Paddock is on the way.
Okay.
Damn, you can't even tell it's fake.
Happy belated birthday.
It's Anthony.
I'll call you
Don't
back.
hang up. I've got watches for you. Good prices. Hey, boss.
How you feeling? You feel strong?
Strong in strength and my faith. So listen, I've got 10 million in Paddocks that I'm willing to sell you for 5. From one Catholic to another, I want to hook you up.
Go to my attorney's office to sign the paperwork and let's do this deal.
How's this going to work? Do you have Zill?
As soon as you sign the deal, we'll initiate the Zill for 5.1 million.
I just signed the deal. Let's give them the watches. I have Mark's watches. I hope to do more deals with y'all. Just did the deal. They're sending a Zill for $5.1 million.
I don't think you can send that much through Zelle.
What? Wait, what's a Zimbabwe dollar?
Oh, fuck.
He signed the contract. I sent him the Zimbabwe dollars. We own all of the rights.
A toast to new beginnings.
I need to be let out of jail immediately.
Anthony, put the hands down. Stop tugging. I'm not gonna repeat myself, tugger. I know you're protecting him, but he's gotta stop tugging in here.
I got you.
He's disrupting the entire prison.
No more tugging. He won't be tugging no more. I promise. It's just all he know. Travis is all he know, but he won't be tugging no more. I guarantee you. I guarantee it.
The warden is all over my ass about this. He's cutting into our tugging operation.
Look, I promise. I told you he won't be tugging no more. Big dog, real talk. You gotta call Mark. You gotta let him know what's going on here. I don't know how much longer I can hold it down. Call.
I know. I'll call Mark, but he won't be happy.
Hello?
Hey!
What do you want? I'm on set. We're shooting the movie. This better be important. Is Anthony okay?
We got a problem. Tony is tugging half the prison. The guards are threatening to take matters into their own hands.
This is what I pay you for. Protect him at all costs until the TPG movie comes out.
We'll keep protecting him, but we may have to break his arms and jaw to do so. He's gone completely crazy in here. You should see him. He's lost it without his sushi and Lambos.
Who wants a tug? I got your tugs right here. I've got watches I keistered in. Good prices, good deals.
What do you think his life was like outside of here? I heard he used to gamble in Vegas with crazy money.
All right, 20,000 on black. See how it goes. He ain't even gonna look. Look at him. $20,000. Let's see. Oh man.
I'm down 18,000. 20,000. Huh? 20,000. He's got your 20. Okay, I want to put 20,000. He's gonna put 20,000.
You want to go like this? 25.
Good luck, bro.
Send it.
Send it. Good.
What?
You go 20. So I get 5,000 back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just gonna make the bet at 20.
Okay, wait.
No. That's 20. He got 25,000.
Oh, I thought it. No, count it. That looks like 25,000. That might be 25.
Let's drop it all down.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's 25,000. Oh, okay. Yeah. Take away 5. Going on black or red? Black. Alright. What do you think of this?
Stresses me out.
There you go.
What is it?
No, she's gonna have to make it a thing to show 5,000. So Liz got 5,000 on black.
Go to the dark side.
Alright, dude. 40,000 on black, right?
40,000.
40.
No, 45.
45,000 on black.
Damn.
Damn.
I've got a fucking problem.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's gonna go again, I guess. He's gonna play. Alfred, what do you think of this?
We're down like 20 grand each. We're about to go up again.
Marco would be having a heart attack right now. I'm sorry, Marco. Don't be mad at me.
Sorry, Marco.
Yes.
Wait, hang on.
20,000.
I've got 80 in.
Yeah.
So if I win, wait, how much are we betting? 60? So 120 would be the win. 80,000 goes back in this bag.
Yeah.
And then 20,000.
We're trying to
would
be.
be
We're trying to break even.
We're trying to break even.
We're trying to break even. Both of us are trying to break even.
But the money, how much did you lose on your own? You lost 20.
20,000. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
another 20.
you borrowed money for that. Right now I'm trying to break myself back even. So right now you're down 20.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
If this bet, hang on, no, this bet's going on me right now. You're down 20. We'll get you back up to that. But this bet's to recoup what I'm down. I'm down 80,000 if I lose this.
I should have.
If I, yeah, 'cause technically I'm down like. If I win, I will have given away. I've got to recoup $30,000 first.
Yeah.
So I got to pay this back, which is 80, 130.
60,000 on black.
I'm gonna drop all this out again.
I'll put 200 in there.
60,000. So right now, as the tally stands, if I lose, I'm down 90,000. If I win, I'm up 30,000. I'm either down, I don't know if they can hear me. If I lose, I'm down 90,000. If I win, I'm up 30,000.
No, that's not ours. Who's that for you? Could I get another one from you?
All right, 60,000 on black. Let's see. Let's go.
Thank you. Are these ones for you? Yeah, they're both great. Oh, they're not. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Let's do this. Thank you.
Fucking get out! Let's go! Oh shit. Darby, take your fucking money.
So let me get this straight. You're saying that if right now I buy fruit roll-ups and Pop-Tarts directly from you instead of the commissary, that in 2 months I have the opportunity to sell them back to you for 50% more than I paid for them? That doesn't even make sense. I don't understand why this works. This is like crazy.
It's called a buyback program, not to be mistaken with my bareback program. It's genius. You've got a lot to learn, young one.
Counselor, I need to see you in my chambers immediately. I suspect your video testimony from the top watch dealer in the world is phony.
As the father of Watch Dylan and someone who has done over $1 billion in annual sales,
This is
I
George
testify
Santos.
that I have done business with Anthony and that he's a sweetheart with a gentle touch. He would never scam anyone. It's not his fault he has haters because he's so successful. I taught Tugger everything he knows.
How do you explain this?
I'm sorry, the guards are harassing him. He needs to be let out.
He's not getting bail. Tugger is a loser. Now I'm going to Nick and Sam's.
Listen, guys, before this episode starts, I want to let you know it would really piss me off if you like this video and subscribe to this channel. This is the hardest bit I've ever done in prison. I try to read a book a day, just like I did on the outside. They make me eat slop instead of sushi. The only Nick and Sam in here are the inmates I tug on the daily. Tomorrow it'll be 4 days I've wasted in here. The guards have it out for me. They're trying to take away my moneymakers. They're haters. I don't like my new cellmate for some reason. He also watches my YouTube videos and gives me bad looks. And what the hell is a chomo? I just know he's got it out for me. I'm a genius. I know these things. I can feel it.
What'd you call me?
I didn't call you anything I haven't called cops.
Why were you staying in a hotel with a 16-year-old boy in your TPG video?
That was one of my coaching students. At least I get an hour of TV each day.
We are tracking breaking news out of the U.S. A controversial Republican has been arrested. New York Congressman George Santos is facing several federal criminal charges. He's charged with fraud, money laundering, stealing public funds, and making false statements. He is in custody and will be arraigned later today at about 1 p.m. Eastern in a federal court.
Mr. Santos, you're in a lot of trouble, but I can help you. Tell us where Anthony stashed the watches and money and we can make a deal. We already recovered a rainbow Daytona in his rectal cavity. We believe you know where the others are located. Give Anthony up and you could walk.
I will never flip on Travis Baker. He's a sweetheart.
Okay. You're looking at 2 to 4 months in prison.
Instead, I'm willing to team up with him to go after all the gray market dealers. We'll drain the swamp.
Oh my God! This warrant is no good.
Hello.
The evidence was taken from Anthony's rectal cavity. That was not included in the search warrant.
That watch was in plain sight when FBI entered the storage unit and Coach was bent over.
You must meet with his attorneys right now to make a deal.
We can't let that man free. He will tug his way back into a life of crime.
This is America. We have the Fourth Amendment.
Okay, we all know Tugger is a scumbag. He's not getting a better deal than this. I want him to help bring down other gray market dealers, and I require Tug probation.
how do you expect Tugger to not tug?
I'm not signing that. Go away.
His name is Tugger, for Christ's
Right!
sakes.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Next, you're going to say
You're
he
totally
can't drink.
right. The AUSA is a hater. Tugger wasn't lying.
Donald, let Tugger out. He's free to go.
But he's a scumbag.
He's tugged very powerful people.
Okay.
Phew, that was close. I feel like a changed man. I still don't feel remorse, but I feel like I can shoot for bigger goals this time. I need a Pygani, and I need my jorts back. They stole my badass hoodie in there. I didn't film a video yesterday because there really wasn't much going on. It was just me on the phone, and today's going to kind of be the same thing. It's just going to be me on the phone, me on my computer, me texting. So not a lot of action. I didn't really think there was going to be stuff that's worthy of putting a video out there. So one thing I wanted to do was, every year, you guys have already seen me announce my 2022 goals online. Well, the second step to that is actually putting them on paper, putting them on a schedule, and on a weekly and monthly schedule so that I can enact them. Now, I live my years by 12 weeks at a time. I've told you guys before, my favorite book is The 12-Week Year, and it teaches you to take those year-long goals and break them up into 12-week segments and minimize them down so that you're not putting stuff off, thinking that you have a whole year to accomplish it, because you get halfway through the year or 3/4 of the way through the year and you haven't done anything. So I break them down into 12-week goals, which pushes me to get them faster and actually get more done than most people. So that's what I'm gonna do today, is I'm actually going to put all of my goals up on the board, what I can put up on there, and then I'm just gonna break them down. And at the end of this video, you're gonna see my year, well, actually not my year, the next 12 weeks planned out, and how much of my goals will be accomplished if I hit these 12 weeks. So here I go. All right, so I've got all, the first step is getting all the goals up on the board so I can see what they are. Now, this is a whole year's worth of goals. So what I've got to do is I've got to break these down into how many of these are first quarter goals, second quarter goals, third quarter, and then year end, fourth quarter goals, meaning like there's some stuff up here I can't possibly get by the first or second quarter, or it wouldn't really make sense. So I want to go through and I want to mark everything out that is a fourth quarter goal. And some of those are going to be like buying the house in Tahoe, or let's see, starting a charity. That's going to be later on in the year. Quality time and the 6 trips with my son. Those are going to be second quarter, like when I actually get moved out to LA. So I'm going to mark those off right now. Hobby, 4 international trips. Maybe I'll get one of those. The ground watch, maybe I'll make one of those part of my 12-week thing. Let's see, Spanish. Oh, I forgot one. My Pagani. But that's also a fourth quarter goal. So let's see. 10 million profit, 60 million, second location, clothing line. Everything on the rest of this list, I can start putting some work into now.
Hi, Mark.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to see you.
So good to see you. How's
I haven't seen you in forever. It's,
The shoot is going well. We even hired a crappy cinematographer who only works 2 days a week to make it authentic.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, very nice to see you.
Oh my gosh, Mark, talk about heartbreaking. Just every moment of this film, it just tugs at your heart, doesn't it?
Not just your heart. Trust me on that one.
Hi everyone, I want to wish everyone a happy holidays. I hope you're spending it with your family and loved ones instead of in jail. And please stop threatening people who make videos about me. They're keeping me relevant.
Tugger, how did you get out of prison?
As my lawyer, the great Jenny Cochran, said, if the scope of the warrant doesn't include the rear, you can't detain. It's crystal clear. Today, I am doing what I always say every year I'm not going to do, and that is wait until the day before Christmas to do my Christmas shopping. I said that last year. I said that the year before that. I'm pretty sure I've said that every year since I've been an adult. But for some reason, near the holidays, I always get busy. I always get sidetracked, and it gets up to the 23rd or the 24th of Christmas before I realize it's actually the 23rd and the 24th of Christmas. So I have a list of people to do some Christmas shopping for, and it is Christmas Eve. So it's going to be interesting. I've already had some fun. I've had breakfast. I got a workout in. I went and got my G-Wagon washed. So I want to take today to get some Christmas shopping done and have some fun. Later on today, I haven't ridden my motorcycles in about a month. No, maybe 2 months. So if I can get all my Christmas shopping done, get stuff back here, get it wrapped, get everything ready, I'm gonna go ride and go have some fun. Maybe go out to eat tonight. I don't know. I want to have a me day. What's up, guys? I changed my mind. The holidays are about family, and I want to spend it with my son instead of having a me day. I wanted to spend time with my little man, and I was traveling, so not really a lot going on. But I mainly just want to disconnect from my phone and have a day off. So Soren and I are. What are we doing today, Soren? He's being shy right now, but we are headed to go do some toy shopping and some clothes shopping. And hey, what are we buying toys for, Soren? Or which toys are we getting? We don't know yet? Okay, we don't know yet, so it's gonna depend on what we can find, but we are gonna outfit Daddy's playroom for when I get out here to the LA area. Your playroom, my bad. It's just gonna be at my place, right? But all of your toys. So that's what we're gonna do today. And we're just gonna hang out, have some lunch. And what's that golfing place that you talked about? What's it called? Funworks? Do you wanna go play golf today? What do you wanna do? What do you wanna do besides toy shopping? Maybe the park? Okay, we'll do that then. Can you wave to everybody? Okay, now that we shot that fake scene for the Christmas YouTube video, I'm back to my me day.
Hey Tugger, since it's Christmas, we don't have to go after the Greys just yet.
It's 2023, George. Even the Pope supports them getting married.
I'm going to ignore that. Go spend time with your son and have a good holiday, then we'll go after the Grey Dillers.
My son? No, it's a prop I'm using to get YouTube views and sympathy. I don't have a son.
You do have a son. You told me all about how you've missed so much of his life.
I don't. Do you know about the birds and the bees? My side hustle was more like the bees and the beekeeper. You can't make babies that way, George.
Okay, whatever. Just enjoy the week, and remember, no tugging. You're on tug probation.
They can't enforce it. My case was dismissed with racism or prejudice or something. It means I'm in the clear to be prejudiced and do whatever I want.
Lowest point of my life? Actually has nothing to do with my business at all. Missing my son's birth by being in prison.
Oh, damn, I have a son.
Anthony, there's a report of you tugging on Christmas Eve. You need to report to my office now.
Absolutely. I got your inquiry last night, and first off, I wanted to call out and introduce myself personally. I appreciate you being a fan.
I'm not a fan, Tugger. I'm your tug probation officer.
Anthony, I've been trying to reach you for days. What's this about you running a Ponzi? Did I lose my money?
The short answer is obviously, but I have a plan. I'm working with the U.S. Attorney and Justice Department. I'm going to bring down other Grey Dillers.
To do that, you're gonna need a team. You'll need selfish bottom feeders who will go along with this plan if it enriches themselves. How will you find that?
Don't worry about that. I have a secret weapon. I have two. I call them Dumb and Dumber. They will gladly pretend to turn a blind eye to everything if I buy them expensive crap.
Last question, will I be made whole?
Absolutely, holes are my specialty. Gotta go, I've got cops on my tail.
And now we have breaking news.
A badass white G-Wagon is leading police on a slow-speed police chase. Let's go to Ryan in the helicopter cam. Ryan, what can you tell us?
Good afternoon, Scott. We don't know much yet. The driver appears to be wearing a badass hoodie of some kind. That's all we know right now.
Disgraced watch diller Anthony Farrer has led the police on a slow-speed police chase after violating his tug probation. This bizarre scenario began after Farrer's recent release from prison, where he was awaiting trial for a litany of crimes he was accused of. And now, he's apparently back to his old ways. Anthony is driving with an almost comical lack of urgency, waving at onlookers as police cars follow closely behind. He's traveling nearly as fast as his brain is thinking. It's a strange sight, to say the least.
Okay, guys, I just met with my tug probation officer and sorted the issue, but now I have to get Liz and Darby back. I've heard Paul is making content about me, so we have to deal with that too.
I think these people need to look in the mirror a little bit themselves. Earning money on the back of other people's problems. You could say the same about me now, that I'm making a video about Anthony Farrer. I'm actually not. I'm making a video about my relationship with Anthony Farrer. I did have, if you can call it, a relationship with the guy. We were friends. I didn't know what he was doing, had no inclination of what he was doing. And if I had have known, I would have been the first to have outed him and to have warned people about him.
For all the naysayers out there that are screaming Ponzi scheme, fraud, that we're making stuff up, you know, that's fine. There's always going to be people that are going to scream Ponzi scheme. Apparently our Ponzi scheme's going to run out soon.
What Ponzi scheme?
I don't know. Apparently we're running a Ponzi scheme.
Who said that?
The name we don't say. As long as people have been screaming scam, con, Ponzi scheme, it's these guys are scammers, these guys are Ponzi scheme, blah, blah, blah. It's all just a bunch of chatter.
They called me a scammer during the blackout. They called me a con artist, a Ponzi scheme.
I just want to keep emphasizing that because we're going to buy a Lamborghini and someone in the comments is going to be like, oh, see, told you, Ponzi scheme, boom. So again, anytime someone calls me a scammer or a thief or a fraudster or anything like that, just call me what you want. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much of a scammer do you think you are? 0. I'd send clients your contact info and they'd reach out to me like, who's this scammer?
Was the sound of the Timepiece Gentleman exposing the real world of authorised Rolex dealers, and today I'm going to tell you why the entire watch community, yes, that's all of us, owes him a debt of gratitude and indeed an apology in many cases to the much maligned, often unfairly treated Anthony Farrer, who has surely now done enough to earn every fair-minded watch enthusiast total respect and has surely proven to the watch world once and for all that his intentions in this business are entirely honourable.
I'm not sick, by the way. I don't want to be recognized in this seedy hotel after visiting my probation officer. Liz, I need you and Darby back. I'll buy you expensive crap again, and better dinners than muscles can afford. Meet me at my mansion. Lithin, I'll let you wear whatever watch you want and I'll buy you fancy things. I'm going undercover and can't deal watches. I need you to help with that and do filming.
You train someone to do what you do.
Thanks for the useless input, Liz. You're taking this for the weekend?
Yes.
Okay. Darby's obsessed with this watch. Let's go have lunch, then meet with Paul in Miami. First class flights for everyone. I'll buy you more cars once the feds wire me funds for the operation. The squad is back.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
All electronic devices are put away and your tray table is stowed. If you have...
Gotta get my reading in for 75 hard.
This channel has come under attack by those who do not want me, the greatest watch dealer of all time, to go undercover to expose bad dealers like myself, allegedly. Please subscribe and like so they don't bury this video.
So I made it to Miami and I'm gonna go check into my hotel. We have dinner reservations. I'm not sure if I'm gonna see Paul before
we go out, but I know Roman just called me and we've got dinner reservations at 8 o'clock.
Anthony, don't go after Paul. He says he never even watched your videos.
I watched a few of Anthony's videos. I wasn't a regular viewer. I wasn't a massive fan or a follower.
That's not what he told me. He's a liar and possibly a scumbag too.
Welcome back, Watch People, and today I'm absolutely delighted to introduce you a WatchTuber that I actually take the time to watch myself, and for a very good reason. That's because Anthony Farrer, also known as the Timepiece Gentleman, is quite a rare commodity in the YouTube world.
Anthony is really smashing it, isn't it? I mean, he is teaching all of us how YouTube really works, and it kind of makes me feel like a bit of a dinosaur, if I'm honest, because at the end of the day, he reminds me so much of myself when I was his age. Honestly, in general, I love his channel. I think it's a great advertisement in general for the watch business, and it just makes for good TV. My tip is I think we'll see Anthony on mainstream TV, if not this year, then probably next year, because let's face it, he's got it all.
If he's lying about that, what else is he lying about?
I have tons of footage, but we'd be here all day.
Tugger, come meet us at the location of the stakeout so we can attach the wire.
I love steak, but can we do sushi instead?
Don't make me regret this.
This is a cool van. So much badass technology in here. I've never done this in a van before. Okay, so do you want coconut blast or unscented?
What? I'm just trying to put the wire on you. It's important Paul doesn't know you've got this on. You have to get him being a scumbag on tape.
That shouldn't be hard. Have you seen his YouTube channel? He's lying about me on there in public. You don't need me going undercover. Although I do feel like Sonny Crockett. Where's my Ferrari? The feds need to up their budget. I can't be seen driving a Camry in Miami. People will know something is off. I need to rush over to the hotel.
All right, so I just finally got to the hotel. I'm kind of exhausted, so I'm not sure how long we're gonna be out tonight. I'd rather be well rested and be able to engage because, like I said, I've never met Paul in person, so I don't want to be tired. And right now I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna take a little power nap and get up, go fresh, go meet him and Roman, have dinner, catch up, everything. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, gonna head down and grab me a coffee and go find Paul. I don't know why I feel nervous. We've talked like a million times, but I'm excited though. I'm really looking forward to meeting him.
See, I don't pretend to be some kind of big tough guy or some kind of gangster. I'm just a businessman and a family man. That's it. People would come from all over the world to visit me and to do business. Paul is the watch godfather. As everyone knows, of course, I am a big watch man and a big watch fan, but I have other interests outside of watches, and two of those interests are guns and knives. Not such a popular hobby necessarily in the United Kingdom.
Tugger, tilt your head back if you can hear me. Okay, that's enough. Do not let Paul know you're wearing a wire.
I'm not wearing a wire or anything.
How are you doing? You look good. It's good to meet you at last. It's good to meet you at last, yeah.
You what? Oh yeah, I've got mine
myself
up.
a bit shaken. I'm about to shake and I'm like, I'm running my head under cold water trying not to bleed to death.
You look good no matter what, Paul.
Yeah, it's just me, my little setup. Darby's actually coming in tomorrow.
He doesn't seem to work a lot. He's a man of leisure. Tim, I'm a big fan of the live stream. Maybe I can do the UK time slot since I'm so loved everywhere.
Am I crazy for getting it? I mean, just from a visual standpoint.
He's stunning.
Get the money.
That's the infamous one?
That's the one.
Dude.
Wow.
Let's take a look at that.
I want to get that on my wrist before we go tonight.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to put it on in a minute. I just didn't want to wear it inside the hotel.
Oh. Damn, you're crazy, man. Damn,
that's you, Paul.
That's me.
Come shoulder
Anthony.
cup.
NFT's coming
Shoulder
soon.
cup.
It's me.
That is right there. See, I just realized it makes me
Whoa.
realize how bad it looks at. How
Whoa.
awesome it looks against tattoos.
You got to have the right look, you see. You got to have the tats to get away
But
with
see,
this
now
stuff.
it's making me think I've got to do some hand tattoos to make it match.
Dinner's on me. I'll get the check.
OMG, is that Tugger?
That is Tugger.
dumb stuff.
Everyone stop
Cameron,
talking. Listen to this.
All right, so I'm gonna say something about this. You guys remember this?
Wow.
So he's been showing this watch. Now, when he bought this, I called him up and I'm very straightforward. I'm like, what the f- is wrong with you?
You just didn't see my vision.
How would you park so much money in this watch? Because we all know what GP is.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's been 30 days. The watch on his wrist.
Lorietta.
You know how many dealers already asked me about it?
I'm a marketing effing
GP,
genius.
it's a closeout. We know our dear friend in Dubai that had how many of these? And over and over and over.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show the power of influence, right? The guy in the business a few years.
And I barely know anything about watches.
That watch. I had 14 inquiries from dealers. Hey, do you still have the GP closeouts you used to have? Do you still have the GP? And now I have, it got even further. Now dealers are saying, hey, what do you think the value of this is? Can I pay this for this now, right? And it stemmed from him. I mean, this is monster.
And it's a hideous
watch. It all
watch.
stems from him picking this up and then picking those up, and not just the skeletons, the regular ones. That all of a sudden I see the price go. Tick,
You can learn that trick and more at
and it took one video
TuggerUniversity.com.
from supposedly a guy everybody hates, and now all the dealers is what are they doing? They're hating, but they're following suit. Now they're buying them.
I need to get out of paying for this mill. It's too expensive. I'm gonna tell Roman I lost my credit card.
All right. Thank you for dinner.
You're
Awesome.
welcome.
Always a great experience.
Tomorrow is going to be a lot of YouTube testosterone in one show.
I'm going back to the for those people talking shit. Anthony is a game changer. So stop asking me what's up with Anthony. All right, just DM him direct.
How many texts a day do you get about me?
Oh man, a lot. Too many, man.
I'm gonna get you a break shirt. Oh, I don't. I got a
Stop.
and a hat.
Stop asking me about Anthony.
Stop asking him. Just say ask Anthony.
Ask Anthony.
All right, see you guys tomorrow. That's it.
Hey there. On behalf of Cornelius, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you for tuning in today. Your support is incredibly valued. If you're interested in sponsoring a future video and helping Cornelius continue to innovate with the cutting-edge technology used in these videos, please feel free to contact him. You'll find his email in the video description. Also, don't miss out on the latest Tugger University merchandise, available just below this video. Your support there really makes a difference. Thanks again, and now, let's jump into today's exciting video.
Morning, everybody. Welcome from Miami. Paul Thorpe is in town, and where are we headed today?
We are going to the Miami Antique and Jewelry Show.
And we got a lot of YouTube personalities in town today. We got Tim Wright, you, myself, Roman, and his crew are at the show set up. Miko's coming in. Spencer's here.
It's crazy. We've had a great day yesterday. It was really nice to catch up with all the guys yesterday. Last night went out for a lovely meal. Thanks to Roman for that. And
Roman?
Yeah, we had a terrific evening and a real great get together.
Yeah. So we're gonna see which one of these tatted up guys can
get thrown out of the ADs first.
There you go. So we'll see you guys there.
So basically, I'm just here to do dills. I know I'm driving a rental Camry, but it's because Hertz ran out of their flex cars. I'm not wearing a wire or trying to show people on the internet not to believe their favorite influencers because, as you will see, they will say anything.
It is my absolute pleasure to be bringing you. We are live across the world, and I am with the famous Anthony Farah, who I've got to tell you something, guys. I'm going to give you this straight from the hip. I've always had a big soft spot for this guy from day one. And let me tell you something, meeting him in the flesh is better than I thought he would be. And that's just the physique.
Appreciate that.
That's just the physique. His teeth are better than mine. His tattoos are better than mine. He's better looking. He's slimmer. I hate him. I absolutely hate him because he's better than everything. But oh my God.
He's much better looking.
He's much better looking.
Much better.
Anthony's showing us how to eat healthily. Look. We are going to the Antique and Jewelry Fair once again this afternoon. Anthony has come along with us. We're going to be seeing Roman, etc., etc. Is Anthony coming to New York? He's not. Unfortunately, he won't be able to come to the London Watch Show because his conditions don't end until April. But Anthony is going to be coming to the UK hopefully in April. He is going to almost certainly buy himself a Harley Davidson in the UK, and I'm taking him Harley Davidson shopping in the United Kingdom, and we will be doing some exclusive videos from England. Guys, I need to speak to you, just me and you. I am just going to pop outside a minute because I want to have a word with some of the viewers today. Let me just see if I can get out of here for a sec. Guys, right, I just want to do something straight. I want to put the record straight regarding Anthony, because there's a few messages coming in asking me why I'm with him, giving him a bit of stick, etc., etc. Look, Anthony is the first one to admit that he made a mistake last year, right? I've had a long distance telephone relationship with Anthony for, I don't know, 18 months or whatever. I met Anthony in person for the first time last night, and I'll tell you what you see on camera. I don't know what you guys see. I'll tell you something, he is one hell of a nice individual. Genuine, polite, humble. Yeah, I'm going to use that word, humble. So look guys, if anybody watching the live today is not a fan of Anthony, that's fine. But honestly, I think you'd be surprised if you was to meet him. Really, really, really pleasant individual. And I don't like to see people given grief unnecessarily. Yes, he made a mistake. We spoke about it last night. So it looks like I better get back inside. Yeah, Becca says there's nothing humble about him, but have you ever stopped to think that that might be his YouTube personality? Don't forget, YouTube is an act a lot of the time. It is an act. You know, so what you see is not always what you get on YouTube. You know, everyone makes mistakes. I've made mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Let's see if I get a better... You know, I'm just trying to bring this community together. I want everyone together. Everyone that watches my channel, everyone. I'm always saying we're stronger together, guys. There's nothing to be gained. Nothing to be gained in us not being together. Yeah, look, I'm not trying to convince anyone. I'm just telling you guys the way I see it, and I'm giving you the truth. I never associate with people that I don't have faith in, and that's why, you know, hopefully all the people I bring to you are good people. And I think Anthony deserves a break. I really do. I think he deserves a break from some people out there. Yeah, even if you don't like Anthony, you know, I just would like people to show respect for what I'm trying to do here. Guys, look, I'm not getting paid for this morning, so, you know, I don't mind reading your message, but, right, let's go back inside.
I have never been here. First time experience to the antique show. I've heard about it year after year, but I've never actually made it out here. I know Roman's set up here displaying. I've never been. I'm kind of intrigued. Antiques have never really been my thing, but just judging from some of the stuff these guys have talked about, and I've seen on Roman's Instagram already, I think I'm going to find some stuff that's pretty cool. So my goal today is to just show you guys what actually goes on in an antique show as I learn myself. So come along with me. I wonder if you can run an antique Ponzi. I don't want any of this crap in my penthouse. This is more Madoff style. Okay, I like the Tugger sculpture. How much for this Tugger?
That's pretty cool. I love bronzes.
45,000. That's amazing.
What is this, 45,000?
Oh crap, was that Nico? I have to avoid Nico. I know he doesn't buy into my BS.
Yeah. And for the pair.
I'll tell you what, that's a way to walk into a door.
You got it.
Put them on either side of your door.
Yeah. These were made in 1850.
Hey, Johnny. Look what the cat drug in. Finally.
Look at that. Oh, here's the camera. Oh, yeah. I was like, what am I looking? That's bad.
He really is the same in person. You're not going to sleep anytime soon.
Oh, my God.
Tell you what.
Dude, you're going to put me, no?
I know.
Uh-oh, he broke out the glove.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm shopping. This is how you do business without having any money.
Yeah.
Without using any
I'll take
money.
it. I'll take it, man. Yeah.
It's a Miami edition perpetual calendar.
It's an equation of time, Anthony. It is a perpetual
good
calendar.
test.
No.
It is.
So what is the functionality of equation of time? What does it do?
It measures the true seconds of time between action.
You're close.
Within 10.
It shows you the difference between mean and solar time.
Yes, that's the word.
Based on the region, it's the true time.
Yes, yes.
Why are all these prices in Indian rupees?
What is this? Grand Con?
Get in here, Paul.
Where's Paul?
Hey, Paul. Get in here.
You can stand up, Paul.
Spencer, come and stand next to me. Some of you look a bit taller.
You guys know this guy. He's doing leg day today, as you can see. Burgers.
Gotta get them gains
and
in.
fries and chicken tenders and muffins.
Anthony was stealing a fry right before he started recording.
That's not all I was stealing.
Not on that.
Is that fatty? I don't know. Probably.
Something good.
Let's get extra.
Yeah, it's really good. From the food court. Special sauce.
Because you're going to turn it up.
Who is Rajneet and why is that inscribed in the back?
You actually know what the place is.
Not a set.
Hey, you get to take the big box.
What's the name? Okay, I know that the equation of time is the difference between true time.
Between mean and solar time. Which
Yes.
is it?
Okay, yeah.
It's the most underrated complication that's out there today. Most people don't understand it.
And it's full set?
It is a full set.
I'll take this.
So,
Auto watch, finally. So we just bought that. What's the other one? Are you wearing it? What is that? All right, 36 millimeter white gold meteorite diamond dial. That's a gorgeous watch. Yeah. If that were a 40, oh my gosh. Even as a 36 though, it's perfect.
The meteorite's amazing.
Yeah. So you got two watch purchases then. I got one.
Ooh.
Look at this. Look.
That's serious.
You love this one, huh?
Serious business.
It looked good on your ankle or on your wrist. It looked good on your ankle. On your ankle.
That is breaking my heart, mate. Honestly,
Yeah?
it's breaking my heart.
I love it.
Wow. Lovely, thank you. And we look forward to doing other stuff when I get that to you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Cool, 44 that.
that's some watch, mate. We buy it up?
Yeah.
That's class.
I wonder how Nico feels about me.
Still mad about Anthony's scam. I am fucking raging. I don't want that guy anywhere near me, my business, nor anyone. I fucking hate that guy. And yeah, that's how pissed off.
Awesome experience. Glad we came. Bought a watch. Actually, I bought 3 watches. The other 2 I'm going to pick up tomorrow at IWJG. But to conclude today, this was a great experience. Loved having Nico, Roman, Paul, Tim, and Spencer, all in the same place. It was actually kind of like YouTube personality overload.
Darby and I just had a bite to eat.
So whatever ended up happening with that JPS?
That is you, Darby. Look. I can't look. Let me see. I know. Oh, let me see. Man, I didn't really feel like filming it because it was just Yard House.
Darby, I have this idea where ideally you will make 2 videos per week. And we use Roman's Indian bots to boost engagement. I know you've said it's impossible, but I want to try.
Because then we can do, I mean, if you can teach me to be as good as you, then we can pump out 2 of these videos a week. That'd be a goal.
You're already my highest paid employee. You're 90% of my payroll. I bought you a new Corvette. I pay for your house on the beach. I pay for all your travel and expenses. I pay for your wife's expenses, which you should be doing. I can't pay you anymore. I'm broke. I want to offer you an equity deal in the business. Look, I'll even lie and tell people you work really hard every day.
Darby is my videographer. He's my editor. He works 25 hours a day, 8 days a week.
I'll probably have to raise a few $1 million to make this work so we can do 2 videos per week.
Someone out there's got to see the vision of like how big this is going to be.
That's the biggest thing is it's got to be like I've got to get in front of someone and just say, look, let me tell you the story of how I see this playing out.
and why I think it'll work. And if they can buy into that vision and they can see it, that's the kind of person that's going to invest, because it's a brand new entity. Like, it's going to be very hard for me to get traditional funding simply because it's brand new. I can use the Dallas financials.
I'm so excited to try this. I don't think it's ever been done on YouTube. So when do you think you can start filming?
Depends how much I sleep. I'm gonna sleep.
Same.
No, I'm gonna try to do like 10-hour days.
Sleep for 10 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kudos. Holler at me whenever y'all get in.
I'm gonna do.
And I'll see you guys. What day you think you'll get here?
Maybe Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. Let me know if y'all need anything.
All right.
We'll hold it down.
Cool.
All right. See ya.
The McVeigh stuff with the how his interest is gonna vest and all that kind of stuff.
So I want him to go ahead and be official from the start. He'll have full interest, but then I'll just rehire him as an independent contractor at his current salary. So he keeps his current salary, or he still earns the same amount of money, and then anything on top of that the company earns, he'll get 40% of.
So you're expecting to still pay him a full salary the whole time, and then he'll still be getting the 40%?
Through the end of this year, yes. Until we have, my idea is that, like, we're moving to California. He's not going to have enough. He's not going to have enough. Like, we're not going to have enough business to support him just off the 40% alone. But I can't pay him a salary if he's an equity partner. So I also don't have the talent yet. So Darby's job will be. The reason I'll be hiring him as an independent contractor is because for his equity, he's actually going to be managing and teaching the talent, not doing the actual work. So the actual filming and editing, his equity will be for other people doing that he manages. But until we get those people hired, I will hire him back or the company will hire him back as an independent contractor to do the actual filming and editing.
Okay, so then why don't you want to have him as an independent contractor just from the get-go?
Because the whole point of me starting the company is to give him, the idea for him is to go out and get us more business, and that's what his 40% comes from. Now, his salary is only going to go through the end of the year, so if he wants to replace that salary and make more next year, that's where he's going to have to hustle and get more business.
We just wanted to make sure that we wanted to clarify how much interest he was getting while he was receiving the salary. So full 40 right off the bat.
Full 40 right off the back, then the company's going to hire him as a contractor to keep doing work.
Okay, cool beans.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
People are catching on that I'm undercover. They're wondering why I'm driving a Camry. So let's find something more my style.
STO. We're not shopping, I'm just looking. But, like, hypothetically, if I were shopping, should I trade in the Black Huracan? Whew. Oh my God. Ooh.
It looks more spacious.
Just looking though, not shopping.
It looks more spacious than the other one.
I think.
You look like you got more legs.
Yeah, because my other,
I'm only 5'2".
I don't know. It's a question for Will. I wonder if, man. No, not shopping today. Just admiring.
Just look at it.
I know, I'm looking at it. Hang on. Shut up. You. It does shit on it, I know. Me. All right, I gotta talk to Will. Hang on. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Dude, this thing is me. Oh.
So?
I'm not shopping today,
You're not shopping today.
but
That's how it always starts.
right, I wasn't shopping my last one.
We're not buying anything.
Not buying anything, absolutely not. But if we were, how much is this?
This one is $559.
$559? What's my Huracan worth? 4,000, right at 4,000 miles?
300 around that.
300.
Yeah.
I added an exhaust. It's getting put on right now.
Okay.
What'd I do?
You murdered it out.
I murdered it all out. Added exhaust and a tune.
Okay.
Ceramic coated it, PPF'd.
These are very limited.
Yeah.
You cannot order them new already because these are the STOs, the closest to a GT3 race car.
Yeah.
Right? So, got different everything. It's got a different, it's got a skin.
What year is this? 21?
22 actually.
22?
22. And it's got the carbon fiber package, which is super hardy.
Anthony, be careful hanging out with Paul. I think he has a crush on you, and he also voted for Brexit.
I voted for Brexit for one reason only, was to secure our borders so that my granddaughters can avoid these people and not come into contact with them.
Why would he do that? He'd make it harder for every watch dealer in Britain to do business.
Still selling to EU after Brexit? Yeah, not as much, but I would imagine, I wouldn't imagine they're selling as much, but they're still selling, everyone still sells plenty out.
Before Brexit, we used to travel a lot in Europe, and we used to buy watches, and we used to attend big trade shows, like some of the biggest trade shows in Europe. And at one point, you're talking the pound on the euro was 142, 145.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember those days clearly. Bring them back. Yeah.
And now you're talking about one customer talking about one or two watches. We used to do it on the massive scale where we'd travel and we'll buy hundreds of watches, and you can only you'll be fairly naive to think on hundreds of watches, going from 110 to 145 is not going to make a huge difference. It's practically like buying free watches.
Am I partly to blame? I voted Brexit.
Well, if you hadn't voted for Brexit, there'd be far more available.
Don't start me on that one. I'll have another load of hate now.
And it's not his problem, because now he says he's moving to Spain.
We go back to this Brexit thing, I know everyone's going to start throwing their dummy out of the pram and all that. Oh, Paul, you're a hypocrite. You voted for Brexit and now you're talking about moving to Spain.
I bet he's going to pretend he didn't even want Brexit, just like how he pretended he barely knew me.
I never wanted to leave the EU. I love Europe. I love European people. I'll consider myself a European.
I'm starting to see a pattern here. I'm going to start avoiding him.
Be careful, he may become vindictive.
If he comes after me, it'll only prove he's guilty. Now I'm going on a yacht.
I'm in Miami, hotel, sick as a dog, and that's, Anthony, sorry to hear that, mate.
Anthony, Paul knows you're avoiding him. He's upset. He's on the news talking about your tugging career.
In many areas, it's actually overtaken drugs as the crime of choice for some criminal gangs.
This guy is a clown.
His middle name is Ronald.
You can't make this stuff up.
It's time to take a trip to a faraway exotic locale known as Pennsylvania.
What are you talking about?
Timepiece and Timepiece Vigilante have uncovered more about Roman's Indian bot farm.
But he just sold Mr. Beast a ton of watches.
According to them, it looks like Roman may be buying engagement to prop up his business. And there's more. There's some guy named the Wizard. And these two clown watch dealers in Dallas trying to copy your old business plan. As you've discovered, Anthony, it's not all flexing and luxury in the gray market. There are darker forces at play.
As the gears of this investigation clicked into place, I realized the world of watches wasn't just about luxury and wealth. It was a facade concealing a darker, more complex mechanism. Roman Scharf, a giant in the watch industry, might be entangled in something sinister, something that taints the very essence of the gray market. I feel the weight of this revelation, like a heavy watch on my wrist, a constant reminder of the responsibility that now lies before me. The watch industry, with all its luxury and riches, has a shadowy side, riddled with secrets and moral gray areas. It's a world where time isn't just measured in hours and minutes, but in truths and lies. I realize now that this isn't just a story about watches, it's a story about right and wrong, about fighting the unseen battles that rage silently in the world of Watch Dylan. When that gentleman logo lights up the sky, it won't just be calling for a hero, it will be calling for me to step into the role I never knew I was destined for. So, to the scumbags lurking in the shadows of the watch industry, consider this your final warning. The Guardian of Time is here, and I'm watching you. Welcome back, people. So Paul Thorpe, the godfather of Watch Dylan, I barely knew him. I didn't know what he was doing. I would have called it out, I swear.